Welcome Geminis. Welcome to Keykey's Doorway. Let's see what your soulmate wants you to know for October 28th to October 30th, 2018. God, Gaia, God, Goddess, Mother, Father. What does Mr. and Miss Gemini's soulmate want them to know for October 28th to October 30th, 2018? What does Mr. and Miss Gemini's soulmate wants them to know for October 28th to October 30th? What actions will Mr. and Miss Gemini's soulmate will take for October 28th to October 30th, 2018? What actions will they mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially, taking action for October 28th to October 30th? Masculine Geminis, your soulmate wants you to know that they have met you through the arts, either through music, through painting, writing, drawing, screenplay, cinema, theater, drama, mathematician, science, history, archaeologist, sociologist, English, psychology. Everything and anything is the arts. But in this scenario, what you consider an art, Mr. Gemini, is the very thing that your soulmate considers one key aspect of an art. That's how y'all have met in the past. That's how you will meet in the present. Female Geminis, your soulmate has met you through Asian living, through Asia. Asia is all about the community. It's all about healing and helping the community. It's all about receptivity. Female Geminis, your soulmate, spirituality, or even how they understand their intuition, their intellect, even their daily principles has an element of Asian principles, of Asian community. If they are into the arts, again, the arts is also in Asia. If you're wondering, look at museums and galleries. Go to communities that exude Asian influence inside your community. If that means Googling or researching meetup apps that can showcase or get you or give you an exposure of Asia influence, this is the time to do that. Especially since we're going into the Thanksgiving season. Every culture expresses Thanksgiving in a totally different manner. Find out, how do Asiatic cultures celebrate Thanksgiving? In Keykey's Doorway, I'm going to put how cultures might celebrate, especially Asiatic cultures celebrate Thanksgiving, to give us at least a template on what your soulmate could be experiencing at this moment. The actions that your soulmate will be taking, masculine Geminis, is looking at their ego and giving it a balance now. They're going to see that their ego deserves an equal give and take, an equal give and take of their soul, of their omen. A false sense of entrapment will start to cease. Once they see that their ego is the very thing that gives them that drive, but they needed a balance on it. So masculine Geminis, your soulmate is balancing out their pride. They're balancing out their willpower. They're balancing out who they are as an individual. They're balancing out what they consider a core value to who they are, what they consider worthy of them. And being overly focused on material things will not be of their focal point. What will be of their compass what will be of their compass will be how they use their ego as an energy, how they use their ego as emotion, and they're going to be balancing that out for the next couple of days. And negative or fear-based thoughts will be replaced, or will be surfacing positive thoughts, will be surfacing optimistic, positive, positive, positive. Even how I had to clear my throat, this is how they're going to be reminding themselves on a daily basis of how to equally give themselves and their ego nurturing, emotional balance. If this is you, masculine Geminis, you're seeing how ego is not a bad thing. Once you realize how you need to balance it out for your benefit, how does balance it out feel for you? Balancing it out should feel good for you. You don't want it to feel like it's a chore. You don't want it to feel like it's a task. You want it to feel like it's a treasure. You want it to feel like it's a treat. Female Geminis, your soulmate is becoming their complete emotional cup. They're becoming content on their rewards in their family house, in their family life, in their family structure. By tapping into their Asiatic principles or their influence. They're seeing how incorporating these community or incorporating what it means to give of themselves does feel rewarding to them. It gives them emotional and material needs that they never thought could be met. They are being met at this moment, and it will begin to be met. They're seeing that trustworthy relationships are actually a treasure in itself. Masculine Geminis, your soulmate is bringing out the secrets of who they are, and they're using their psychic intuition to heal any imbalance that they might have thought of their egos. They're looking at events in their lives from the time they were young to the time of their age now, and seeing how they might have mislooked, or how their events in life might have made them feel that their ego was wrong. Now they're looking at their events in their lives and seeing how their ego, in fact, was actually good. And they're realizing that their ego was good when they seen the balance in themselves. If this is you, masculine Geminis, you're realizing your ego is not bad. It was actually good when you realize how to balance the give and take of an ego. How do you balance your own ego when it comes to the give and take of yourself? You will release those fears that hold you back, and it will be replaced by foundation, by solid foundations of who you are once you unlock those secrets. And this is what your soulmate is doing as well, to become their best self. Female Geminis, your soulmate is becoming that messenger, that scholar of their material world. Good news will be coming to them about their financial matters once they realize that their emotional intuition and who they are is good enough. Wanting to do something more challenging will be present, and they will have that energy to go and tackle it. A new area of study will be presented before them, and that will give them even more of emotional and material met. It will give them more of emotional and material needs that are met. It will give them more trustworthy relationships with themselves and around them. Until we meet again, Mr. and Miss Geminis, you and your soulmate are realizing that your ego can be of good use. Like an eagle could be of a brilliant, primal, penetrating tool. Once you realize that you are the master, that you are the magician of how you want to balance those sides of yourself out to equal plane, then the rewards that you have always wanted will be right at your feet, right in your hand, right in the ethers, right around you. It will become your own magnet. You will be that magnet of attraction. Your soulmate is becoming that magnet of attraction. as well. I love you, Mr. Miss Geminis. If you like what you have heard and seen, please like, share this video with others, and subscribe. If you like to get a more in detail reading or ask a question reading, go within the description box below for more details on how to book those particular readings with me. Until we meet again, I love you, Mr. and Miss Geminis. We will see you on the other side.